Aquarius, welcome to Intuitive Gems. In this video, I'm going to be doing an abundance, money, wealth reading for you for the month of March 2019. Now, if you did not see my overall, or I guess overview, all signs, abundance, prosperity reading video, I do invite you to go back and watch that video because in that video, I do have I do share some information talking about the overall energy that all the signs are experiencing this month due to Mercury retrograde. You know, it is affecting all the signs in different ways, but we do talk about some shifts that are happening, and I really think that it would be helpful for you. So, you know, please go back and watch that, because I think that video along with this video will give you a lot of clarity and insight as far as what's going on with you as it relates to your wealth and abundance. All right, Aquarius, let's just get right into it. I'm getting shopping for some reason while I am shuffling your cards. I don't know if you're a shopaholic or if you're shopping around for something, but that's what's coming through. All right, Aquarius, this is very, very interesting. You've got a lot of options right now as it relates to money, abundance, and wealth. It's like you're trying out a whole bunch of different things, and you're trying to try something that sticks. You're trying to find something that sticks. You know, I'm here to tell you that you're going to have to pick one thing and you're going to have to stick with it. You know, obviously you're not going to see results if you've got so many things going on all at the same time. There's one of my favorite quotes that I read recently is the man who chases two rabbits catches neither. And that's a quote all about focus. And I can see from the Seven of Cups card that you have had a lot of options, you have had a lot of choices, and because you're kind of getting distracted. Nothing is paying off right now. You know, nothing has been paying off in the way that you want it to or the way that you expect it to. But that's okay, because we do have this Nine of Cups next, and then we have the Hanged Man. Now, the Nine of Cups is always a very good card. Even if it shows up reverse, it is always a positive card, because this card is a man who has definitely experienced success. You know, he's sitting with all of his wealth in the background, and he's very proud because he's put in the work and it has definitely paid off. But when the card shows up in reverse, it may mean that it's just going to take things a little bit longer to manifest than what we had expected or what we had hoped for. But this doesn't mean that it's not coming. It just means that it's coming either in a little bit slower time frame, or it's coming in a way that maybe we didn't expect. So, you know, just stay positive and stay focused. You know, work on one thing and work on it consistently, because it will pay off. Now, I do see this Hangman here, which means you are probably going to be stuck between two choices, or it could mean that you may have to make a decision between, you know, wealth or success or business and something or someone else. Now, I know this is the issue for a lot of us who are trying to, you know, have side hustles, or we're trying to start a business from scratch. Sometimes you are going to have to make those choices. Sometimes work and business building is going to have to take a back seat to family and our responsibilities, or sometimes we may have to choose to put aside, you know, a relationship or a hobby, or maybe even a job or something. We're going to have to let that go so we can pursue our other interests and we can grow our business. You know, again, this is just a general reading, so I don't know exactly all the details of what's going on in your life and in your situation, but you are going to have to take some time and really make the decision, and it's not going to be easy. You know, you are going to feel stuck. You know, you're going to feel like, oh, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. But Like I said, it's going to pay off in the long run, because the problem is because you have not made a decision. That's what's been keeping you from experiencing the success that you want in the time frame that you want it and in the way that you want it. I'm going to do one more card just to clarify this. Yeah, we do have the King of Swords. This is someone who has a very sharp mind, who actually knows a lot, and sometimes this person knows too much for their own good. There is this thing of having too much information, and sometimes that could be overwhelming, and I feel like that's kind of what's happening in this situation. You just have too much information. You have too many things that you can do, and you're just not narrowed down into picking one thing and sticking with it. But when you do narrow that down, it is going to be a success. So I don't want you to feel discouraged, because it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It just means that it is going to happen, but you're going to have to make you're going to have to push through some tough choices, and you are going to have to really, really focus. Whenever I see the King of Swords, he has his sword, and that means he really needs to take a stab at something. He really needs to put down, stakes, so to speak. He really has to pinpoint something and take a stab at it. So I'm hoping that this is resonating, and I'm hoping that this is helpful, because again, this is just a general reading, but I do feel like this is something that will definitely give you some clarity and some guidance as you move forward towards this enterprise or side business, side hustle that you do have going for you. And it's definitely going to be a improvement in your finances as well. Like I said, it's just going to take some time, and it's going to cause you to be it's going to cause you to need to be hyper focused so you can make it work. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your Angels of Abundance Oracle cards, because I do believe that your spirit guides and your angels have a message for you. Take a divinely guided change. Wow, this is so on point with what we've been talking about here. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Yes, Aquarius, this is definitely your card. So, Aquarius, I hope that this has been helpful for you. Again, I'm feeling like things are actually going to just start unlocking. Things are just going to start moving. They're just going to start flowing once you decide where you want to put your focus and your energy. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video, Aquarius. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I'll see you next time.